So after the reboot again, you need to use the WSL prompt. So let's go back into our PowerShell and use the WSL prompt. Let me share my screen again. Inside the WSL prompt now, you will first go ahead and use the WSL install command. And let the version of Ubuntu be downloaded. So we will create our account. I will call it Ubuntu. Sorry, Ubuntu. And Ubuntu is the password. And now we should have our uh, path in place wherein we are going to view and then alter the activities thereof. All right. So we will go in and we will alter the activity. Further, we can go in and we can make specific changes. So let's go ahead. Let's run the commands required for this. So the first thing we will do is after we have logged in into the machine, we are going to do, I'm just going to make an update. So this is sudo apt update. Let me just do that. So sudo apt update. Then we will do sudo apt upgrade. And once this is done, I'm gonna install here sudo apt install python 3 and Python 3 pip. And once that is done, I will also go ahead and install, I'll create a virtual environment. So for that, let me use another series of commands. All right, so resharing my screen back into the Ubuntu desktop. You are going to also install the environment. So for that environment, you will do sudo apt install python venv. Then I'm going to create another environment. So this is python 3 hyphen m new virtual environment. This is called airflow underscore venv. Once I have created this environment, I will activate this environment. So now inside the environment, inside the activated environment, I will first install Airflow. And once the Airflow has been installed, I will do Airflow db-h to show you the options. So the init option no longer exists in the latest version of Airflow. So I will use Airflow migrate. This will also up the database for me. All right. So I will use Airflow DB migrate because the init option no longer exists for us. Okay. And then the database has been launched. Once the database is launched, let me go ahead and launch the web server also. So for the web server, we are going to use, mm, I think it is called API server. So Airflow, the web server command no longer works. We need to use the API. Yeah, it is now, it is called either the API server, or we can actually also use the standalone version. All right. So either of them should be sufficient for us to run. So let me go ahead and let me see how to use this. Mm, So back into the server again. I will now use Airflow standalone. And when I use Airflow standalone, I will be able to access the, okay, so the problem is that the username password is actually just very quickly shown. So I'll just quickly go back and I will copy this is the username and password which you must store. Okay, so I have copied this. I'm going to let it run. I'm just going to show you how you need to save the username and password. So on a notepad, I'm going to copy it here because we are going to use it shortly. Okay, here you go. I'm going to reshare my screen again. So please store the username and password. Here you go. So I'm going to share my screen again. Please store the username and password. This is the one that you will be using. All right. Then I'm going to quickly open a browser. Inside the browser, please go ahead and do http://localhost 8080, and this should open your DAG server. And the credentials to log in into the DAG server will be the username password that were generated. So please use that, the Airflow server username and the Airflow server password, and then sign in. So these are all the different types of DAGs which are running for you. Now we will add our code related to DAG inside this folder. So to do that, first we will go into the DAG, into our, uh, first we'll create a folder where we will store our code. So let's go ahead. First, let's go back over here to the PowerShell prompt, and we will again open another second terminal where we will access, because it needs to be running as this. We'll say yes to the PowerShell prompt. Sorry about that. Okay, so inside here, we will once again do WSL install. Should be, I think, coming back to the, uh, no, I believe we, okay, let me just, give me a minute. I'll just go back. I think we need to, um, Uh, let's go back to, I think we should have another prompt, which is the WSL prompt. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me see. Mm, all right, so we don't have to do the install command. That was my mistake there. Just simply go ahead. All right. So back into the WSL prompt, you will just go in, go to the PowerShell, run it in administrator mode, say yes, and then here just type WSL. You should come back to the same machine that you had, that you are running. Now inside the machine, first we will do cd tilde, and then we will do cd airflow, because we are actually using our airflow details over here. All right. The other thing is we also need to be inside our environment. So let's actually just go back into our environment also. So I would also need to go in and go to, so let me also do airflow. So cd Uh, Let me, I think it was there in the other folder. Okay, so let me do, just open another shell. So PowerShell, run as administrator, and here I will do WSL. So here I think it is CD airflow. No, I think it is CD um, tilde airflow underscore V environment. So inside here we have our details of all the bin and everything related to this. All right. So we have our details over here. But what we are going to do is we are going to use the airflow part of this. And now inside airflow, we are going to add, first we are going to make a DAG folder, and then inside the DAG folder, we are going to work with this. All right. So let me just do, let me say echo dollar airflow underscore home. So looks like it is blank. Mm, And I will do export to, supposed to be export airflow underscore home uh, is equal to tilde slash airflow. Okay. Airflow underscore home is equal to tilde slash airflow. And now when I echo the airflow home, it should work. Now, once inside airflow, then I will do CD. So I'm already inside the airflow folder. Now I will do mkdir.dag, which is a folder where I will store my DAG related details. So let me make a new folder inside this to be able to run DAG. So for that, I will do mkdir DAG. Okay, I don't know what's happening. It's not typing. Okay, here you go. So let me do mkdir DAGS. All right, now inside here, I will do DAGS, and now I will, sorry, DAGS. I will do nano and create ml underscore dag dot py, and I will put in my code related to the dag file. So my code related to the dag file is already available. So I will just use the existing code which is provided to me. So I will use from date time import date time from airflow import dag from airflow. All right. Now, once we have written the code, I think some libraries also additionally need to be used. But let's try to just look at the libraries that we need to run so that the code is processed. So I think we would need to do pip install uh, um, pip install numpy and sci kit uh, learn. Okay. And okay, something is wrong. I think it's saying okay, okay, we need to be inside our environment. Okay, so let me do source. Um, mm, flow underscore venv uh, bin. Sorry, bin activate. Okay, and um, then let me do. Then let me again do pip install numpy and sci kit. Sorry, sci kit learn. Okay. So our DAGs at the back, these are the so there are no failed DAGs. Let me load this and let me run the, then we should be able to see it in our DAG. So let me see, there are 79 DAGs. Let me look for my ML. So not yet. Okay, so we need to uh, run our DAGs. Okay, so let me do um, airflow mm, DAGs list. Okay, let me see. Sorry, not lost. It should be list. My bad, list. Okay, and I should see, okay, so I do see some lists, but I don't see mine. Let me see. Uh, and I think I need to set my airflow home again inside this environment also. So let me just check again. Mm, is my ML here? ML model example. No, it's not here. Okay, let me do export airflow underscore home. Okay, so again, we need to set it. Okay, so export airflow home is equal to tilde airflow. Okay, and then let me do ls. So I do see mine here. Okay, let me again, once again, do airflow DAGs list now. Okay, let me check this time. Okay, and then let me go here and then let me just refresh my screen to see if there are any new DAGs. Still 79 DAGs. Okay, let's go back to see if there is ML. ML should be showing. Mm, mm. Maybe I need to just make a change in the code. Okay, so let me just see what it could be, something to at my end. Okay, let me do nano ml.dat.py. We change the date a little bit. Uh, that little bit. Let me do 1 1. Okay, then I'm do Control X. Yes, enter. And then let me actually also um, mm, 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 Airport DAGs list. Okay, let's just scroll up to see if there is any problem in the list. Okay, so if I go up, okay, there is an error. Okay, what is it saying? Error Airflow DAGs list import errors. Okay, so some kind of a could not import install pip install graph graphviz. Okay, pip install graphviz. Okay. Mm, mm, also going to refresh this again. Oh, I see an error. Okay, let's see what's so there is an error in this one. What is the problem? Oh, invalid syntax. Okay, all right. So I think I made a mistake with this. Okay, uh, okay. So there is a mistake. There's a syntax mistake. Okay, so let's. Sorry, I think I need to fix that one. Let's go back here. Okay, it is import numpy as np. So control x, yes, enter, and let's me again go back and check. Okay, sorry, I will just close this and I will again refresh this to see. Oh, there is still one error. Let me just see again. Okay, they are saying home you want to unable to validate. Train model has to be made of. Okay, so all right, let me fix that then. Okay, so okay, let me fix it here. I'll go back to nano. Um, mm, mm, Value train model. Okay, needs to be exclusively made of characters. Okay. Okay, so then I need to come back in. I will do train model. Okay, so here you go. Fix this here. Okay, Control X. Yes, enter. Let's again go back in and check. Airflow DAGs list. All right, let me close this again. Let me refresh my screen. Okay, now we have all the 80 DAGs. Let's go to ML. Okay, so we do see our ML DAG. All right, then you can first trigger the drag from here and then you can play the drag. You can see you can either have a single run of this drag or you can have advanced option. So let me say you can trigger it here and then you can run it. All right, so you can submit all these tags. All right, so they've given some next run is here. Let's see, it has failed. All right, but okay, let me see what's the thing. Let's go back into C. I put it here. All right, so let me see what is the issue. Audit logs details. This was manual, bundle folder, asset events. Okay. Mm, Try number one. Okay. Let me see again. All right. So just give me 1 minute. I'm going to go back in and just check again. Two tasks. Let me see. So twice the model has failed. Okay. Let me check again. So going back into the code. So let me go back to the DAGs. Let me go back to the ML and I'm going to stop it once. Okay. Let me check the code again. If there is some change that needs to be made. Let me see. Mm, mm, mm. I've done so this is linear regression fit actually. Some spelling mistake and here you go. I fitted it here now. Linear regression fit. Control X, yes, enter. Let's again go to Airflow DAGs list. Let's again go back to refresh this. Let's again go to the ML, go back in again. and then rerun it now. Again, trigger the drag. It looks like it has run the third attempt. After fixing the error, it has run properly. All right, so you can try out different attempts using this.